There are some huge changes coming to the purchase of stamina in Watcher Realms, and there are probably going to be some implications in your daily farming. Hello again, everybody. Welcome back in. So in this video, I just want to give you a little bit of a heads up for tomorrow's update in the global server. There are going to be some changes when it comes to stamina reloading. Things are going to drastically change, and especially how we're going to plan to load up our stamina and then go ahead and farm whatever it is that we need to farm. So let me start off with the diamond shop. So in the patch notes, you will see this under the others. It's like 0.7 and 8. It's just buried in there. And it seems, it seems like it's nothing, but it is. So in the diamond shop here, as you can see here, this is now the Forerunner server. So after the update that it's going to be rolling out on the global server, this is exactly what you're going to be looking at. So previously, before the update, if you go peek, you could have used 99 times the 60 to load up on this. Now they're restricting it to 10 a day. Okay. So some of you may not be accustomed to coming in here and buying it out. Well, I think that because of how things are changing, this is for the people that farm, that actually use the diamonds to consistently farm the geared raids to get Demon Soldier shards. This is going to be a custom now to try to come in here and try to get this 10 daily. Because the other big change is going to be here in this one right here when it comes to actually loading up with diamonds and buying these 200 stamina here in the purchases. Okay, so now what you're going to see is that it tells you that it's restricted to 30 a day. That's it. You cannot go past that 30, right? But here's the other change, and this is the one that is puzzling to me as to why they would do this. So let me show you. So if you go in your global account and you start loading up based on how much stamina you want, so you're gonna see 2,600. This is the normal. This is the normal rate. I'm gonna push it up to 3,000. Now we're at 900. Yes, this is the normal rate. But now let me go up to 4,000. So for 4,000 previously, it would be for me 1,200, right? Because that's what I was accustomed to doing every day that I would farm. So I'm gonna get to 4,000 here, and now is an extra 20 diamonds. All right, it doesn't seem like a big deal yet. This is something that I can get daily. It's just gonna cost me 20 more diamonds. Now, what if I want to go up to 5,000? Well, previously it was costing me 18 or 1,500 diamonds. So now to go from the 4 to the 5,000, it's going to cost you an extra 400 diamonds, because it's going to be 1,900 here. And then if you then want to push to the last, which would be the 6,000, it would cost me 1,800 diamonds as it is in the global server. But here, that last 1,000 is going to cost you instead of the 1,800 total to get all 6,000, now it's going to cost you 3,720 diamonds. So if we go from here to here, so it's just an increase. So now we're just paying a little 400 over. But if we do go all the way here where it was previously 1,800, now you can see that we are going to pay close to an extra 2,000 diamonds just to get that last 1,000. So this last 1,000 is going to be just like if you're desperate to just get that last set. Now here in the Forerunner account, I'm not too worried too much about how many diamonds I have left. But if you are curious as to why this is a big deal, is because even if you do buy, so if I would to buy that 3, now it's telling me, okay, so now you only have these many buys left, and if I click on it, the rate still as it is, right? It's still scaling. It costs you more to get that last 3,000. So just keep that in mind. So all I'm gonna say is, number one, in terms as to why they are doing this, I wouldn't be surprised if they're just trying to steer you over to the shop, because that's going to change as well. Okay, so one of the things is they might just say, well, you may find it a little bit more convenient to come in here and try to get the daily stamina bundle, or if you start running out of energy, you'll see that Eloin pack pop up. It's just to try to entice you to come in and do that. So I'm looking to see if there's anything in here. But the other thing that I noticed too, when it comes to like the things like the monthly card and then the privilege card that you guys know of, is that they've added the monthly card of diamonds, right? So now you can get over 30 days. They're gonna offer you 2,900 diamonds. That is going to cost $299 gold, which is $3 American, or depending on where the type of currency that you have in the part of the world that you're in, it's equivalent to $3 USD. And then they're still going to have the monthly card of stamina. So I think that they're just possibly going to try to push you in this direction instead of paying that extra for the last 1,000 or the last 2,000. So those are the new type of changes that you're going to expect for your stamina reload. So you're going to have to plan a little bit ahead. I guess that for some of you, the Force 4,000 won't be a big deal because you're just paying an extra 20 diamonds. But for those of you that consistently push this purchase to not only that 6,000, but then to add on the next 6,000 and just keep farming on that, then that's it's going to change how you actually going to reload. I think that overall the practice here, especially for those of you that save your diamonds for actual farming instead of summoning, is you're going to get into the habit of possibly coming in here, getting this 10 daily, and then you're just going to hope that you get as many discounted pots from the shop here, and then possibly use a couple of reloads because you might think that it's worth it. So that's essentially, I think that's how we are. There are ways to get around it. It's just, you're just gonna have to plan ahead and stay on top of it. All right, so that'll do it for this video. It's just a little warning, so don't be surprised when this update, after the update, you see this popping up, because they did emphasize it in the patch notes. It was just not clear that they were going to start charging you more as you loaded your stamina by buying that 200 here with the diamonds. All right, thank you all for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe on your way out, and I will see you all in the next video.